Good morning, children. This is the second part of the chapter 3 Playing with Number of class 6. Student, this is the chapter of mathematics of math first, and this is the second part. So, in the first part, we have already discussed some divisibility rules and the definition of factors and multiples, and also we have discussed the exercise of 3.1, 3.2 and 3.3. Clear? Means third exercise we have already discussed. Now here we will discuss prime factorization. So students, what is prime factorization? So as you know that if we have a number, for example 32, and if we divide 32 like the following ways, like 32 is equal to 1 into 32, 32 is equal to 2 into 16, 32 is equal to 4 into 8. So all these are the factors or factorization of 32. Clear? And this process is known as prime factorization. Now prime factors. A factor of a number which is a prime number is known as prime factors. For example, if we take 26 and the factor of 26 is 2, 1, 13 and 26. Out of these four factors, only 2 and 13 are prime factors because they are the prime numbers. Prime factorization of a number. So in order to find the prime factorization of any number, you have to simply take the LCM like the factor process. Here you can factorize 30 to 30 like 2 divided by 30 we get 15, 3 divided by 15 we get 5, and 5 divided by 5 we get 1. So the prime factors of 30 is 2 into 3 into 5 because here we get only prime numbers. So 2, 3 and 5 all are prime numbers. That's why it is called prime factorization. Now see example. Example number 10 is find the prime factorization of 208. So simply you can write here 2 divided by 208 we get 104. Again 2 divided by 104 we get 52. Again 2 divided by 52 we get 26, and 2 divided by 26 we get 13. Now 13 divided by 13 we get 1. So we can write here prime factors of 208 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 13, and all are prime numbers. That means it is a prime factorization of 208. Okay students, now the exercise 3.4 is just depend on the prime factorization. So in the question number 1, find the prime factors of each of the following numbers. So you can easily solve the first question because you have only take the LCM, take the factors of the given numbers. Clear? In the second question, write the prime factorization of each of the following number. The second question also same as the question number 1. So this is your homework and you have to solve the question 1 and 2 of this exercise. Now children, the second topic is highest common factor. It is also known as HCF. Here we have to find only common factors. Now see, factors of 24 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. Now the factors of 32 is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and 32. Now take the common factor. So here 1, 2, 4 and 8 are the common factors in both. So if we want to find the HCF of 24 and 32, so it will be 1, 2, 4 and 8. Clear? Now coprime numbers. Two numbers are known as coprime numbers if both numbers do not have any common factor except one. For example, if we take two numbers 8 and 15, so the factor of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8, and the factor of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. So there is no common factor except one. That means we can say that both two numbers are co-prime number. Clear, children? Okay. Now, how can we find the highest common factor of any two or more than two numbers? So see example. For example, let us find HCF of 4 and 8. So first of all, we have to find the factors of 4. It will be 1, 2 and 4, and the factors of 8 is 1, 2, 4 and 8. Now take the common factor. So here the common factors are 1, 2 and 4. Now, so 4 is the highest common factor. That means the highest common factor will be 4. Now the properties of SCF. The SCF of two numbers or more than two numbers is always less than or equal to one of the number. The second point is the SCF of two co-prime numbers is always 1. The third one is the SCF of two or more prime numbers is always 1. Okay students, now common factor method means there are some factors method by which we can find the HCF. So first is find the HCF of 16, 32 and 56. So here we have to find the factors of each number one by one. After that we have to take the highest common factor. Clear? Okay. So by doing this we get here 8 is the highest common factor. That means the answer will be 8. Now the prime factorization method. We can also find the HCF of two or more numbers with the help of prime factorization method. See here, find HCF of 45, 75 and 105. So take the prime factorization of 45, 75 and 105. So we get here prime factors of 45 is 3 into 3 into 5, 75 is 3 into 5 into 5 and 105 is 3 into 5 into 7. So see here 3 is a common factor and 5 is also a common factor. That means 3 into 5 is equal to 15. So 15 will be the HCF of 3 numbers. Next one is division method. We can also find the HCF of 2 or more numbers with the help of division method. See example here. Find the HCF of 135 and 207 by the long division method. So divide 135 to 207, we get 1 and remainder 72. Now 72 is divided by 135, again we get 1 and remainder 63. Now 63 is divided by 72, we get remainder 9, and 9 when divided by 63 we get remainder 0. So when we get remainder 0, then this number is called the HCF of given number. Clear? Now students, see exercise 3.5. Which of the following pairs are co-prime? So you know that what is the property and definition of co-prime, so you can easily find out the co-prime number. Second one is find the HCF of the following number by the long division method. It is also very simple for you because you know the division method. So you can solve the question of this exercise. So this is your homework and you have to solve the question of this exercise very carefully, and you have to solve all the questions of this exercise. Clear? Now the next topic is least common multiple. It is also known as LCM. The common multiple. Here multiple of 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, etc. In the same way multiple of 3 is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and so on. Now here we see that 6, 12, 18 are the multiple of 2 and 3 both. That means they are the common multiples. So the common multiple of 2 and 3 are 6, 12 and 18. But we have to find here least common multiple. That means 6 is the least common multiple of these two factors. That means the LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. Now for example LCM of 5, 15 and 20. So multiple of 5 are these, multiple of 15 are these and multiple of 20 are these. So we have to find here the least common multiple, and the least common multiple will be the answer of the above question. Now, the properties of LCM. LCM of two or more numbers is always greater than or equal to any of the number. Next one is the LCM of two prime numbers or co-prime numbers is equal to the product of the number. SCF is always a factor of LCM. So these are the three common properties. Now the common multiple method. Here, see example, find the LCM of 4 and 6. So first of all we will find the multiple of 4 and the multiple of 6. Now check the smallest common multiple and it will be the answer. So here we see that 12 is the least common multiple. So 12 is the LCM of 6 and 4. Now the prime factorization method. We can also find the LCM with the help of prime factorization method. See, the LCM of 108, 135 and 180 by the prime factorization method is, the prime factorizations are 108, 135 and 180 are given as. So see, here first of all we have to find the common terms, and after that the rest term we have to write here. So we see that the common multiple factor of these three numbers is 540 or the division method. In the case of division method, you can find like this. Find the LCM of 12, 26 and 30 and the 36 by the division method. So we have to find the LCM of these numbers, and finally we get 2 into 2 into 3. That means the LCM of 12, 26, 30 and 36 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. That means into 13 is equal to 2340. Clear? Now, what is the relation between SCF and LCM? So there is a formula, the LCM and SCF is equal to product of two numbers. For example, the SCF and LCM of two numbers are 9 and 90 respectively. If one of the number is 18, find the other number. So you can put the values in the above formula. LCM into SCF is equal to product of two numbers, and you can easily find the second number. So second number will be 45. Now student, the exercise 3.6 is your homework, and you have to solve the question of this exercise one by one. Clear? Okay students. Now in the last of the exercise, I want to discuss some basic important points like what are the divisibility rule, what is the LCM method, what is the SCF method, how can we find the LCM with a different method, what is the use of multiple, what is the use of factors, and how can we solve the questions which involve LCM and LCM both. So all the above description you can understand very easily if you understand the chapter. Clear students? So in the last there is an exercise for your mental level. So this exercise is very important because this exercise contains the whole chapter, and if you solve this exercise very carefully and all the questions, then it should be understand that you have understand this chapter very clearly. Clear students? This is also your homework, and you have to solve this exercise very carefully. Thank you very much, and keep this exercise very carefully. Thank you.